Alright everybody, welcome back to another video on John Owen Talks About Sports and Movies. As always, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss out on any of the fun. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So I'm sure most of y'all saw something about Patrick Mahomes' new contract extension, and there's no need for a fancy smancy intro, whatever, dilly-dally around because there's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. So, I really don't know where to start with this. It's an ungodly amount of money. 10 years, based off incentives, it could be upwards of $500 million. That's $500 million. It's the biggest contract in sports history. It's the first $500 million contract in sports history. 10 years. It'll be the first time that an NFL player is the highest paid player in any sport. It's just an insane number. It's cartoon numbers. It's video game numbers. Just an absolute, so much money. And that doesn't count endorsements and the commercials and the advertisements he's going to do as he continues his rise to absolute greatness. You know, there's no doubt to me that Patrick Mahomes is a transcendent athlete. Not a transcendent quarterback, not a transcendent football player, a transcendent athlete. You don't find Patrick Mahomes on trees. You can't replicate the things he does on the field. As a quarterback, he has no holes in his game. Zero. As great as Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, other greats, Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Dan Marino, Joe Montana, as great as they all were, they still have holes in the game. Patrick Mahomes has shown us he has no holes. So this contract to the most important position in sports is completely warranted. At the age of 24, he can't even legally rent a car. Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, league MVP, 50 touchdowns in a season. First quarterback to have 3 10-point-plus postseason comebacks in one postseason. The accolades are just out the wazoo. And as long as the Chiefs have him and Andy Reid together, they are going to be the favorite, if not one of the favorites, to win the Super Bowl every single season just because of the things he does. Now, you may be saying, so what about cap space in the future, signing other players? To me, there are some drawbacks to this absurdly large contract. This almost, to me, seems like it spells the end of the Chris Jones era in Kansas City, which is unfortunate because he's obviously their best defensive player. He's really good. He made a huge impact in that Super Bowl. But the key thing, the absolute number one key thing about this contract is it is not tied to salary cap. So, his number is fixed throughout all the years. The salary cap is only going to go up. Now, if his contract was a percentage of the salary cap every year, then it would be not as good. But since it's just a set number, the salary cap is going to increase. It might go down this year just because of COVID-19 and all the quarantine business not booming type things. But in the future, maybe in a few years, whenever they have to sign Kelsey and Tyreek Hill, they're going to be able to. Or, and obviously those guys are not going to be there forever. I expect Patrick Mahomes to outlast them too. Just because they got there before, he's going to be there after, et cetera. Whoever they have in the future. Andy Reid's a great offensive mind. Patrick Mahomes is unworldly talented. It doesn't really matter who he has. But as long as he has Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey and like weapons in the future, it's not going to matter. how much Patrick Mahomes is getting paid because he is worth every single dollar. Patrick Mahomes to me is just, like I said earlier, he's not replicable. He is one of one. You are not going to find a Patrick Mahomes. They're talking about Jordan Love as the next Patrick Mahomes. No. There is no next Patrick Mahomes because he doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You have one Patrick Mahomes. So, just overall, he's worth every dollar. It is so much money. Patrick Mahomes will undoubtedly be one of the few athletes to become a billionaire in his lifetime. Easy. And the crazy thing is, okay, so actually he already has 2 years left on his deal. So the contract extension is actually, so now it's a 12-year deal, which is insane for a football contract, but I digress. The least Patrick Mahomes is going to get off his contracts, or his total deal now, is $477 million, assuming he plays and stays healthy and whatever. There's $177 million guaranteed dollars. Patrick Mahomes can get hurt every year for the next 5 years, retire. He's still going to get $177 million from the Kansas City Chiefs. And the crazy thing is, he'll be 36 when his contract is done. The way that quarterbacks are playing into their late 30s, early 40s, Patrick Mahomes could most likely get another 3 to 4, maybe even 5-year deal. So Patrick Mahomes is about to become easily the NFL player that's made the most during their career. I mean, it's no contest. I have no doubt that he's easily going to eclipse. I don't know who holds it now, but he's easily going to eclipse it, and he's just absolutely insane. And I think, I mean, as long as he wins like 2 Super Bowls, he'll probably be considered the GOAT just because he has no holes. And there are people that don't have holes in their game, but they're not overly talented, so that's kind of a big hole. There is no holes in his game. He can make every throw, every arm angle, off platform, rolling right, rolling left, sidearm, no look, left-handed, across the field, 40-yard bomb, just. And if you watch Patrick Mahomes, you know exactly what I'm talking about, or seen the highlights. He's utterly ridiculous, and he's a winner. He's proven that. He's proven that he's the guy to lead the league into the future. And then he's going to go down as one of the greats. I mean, he already has an all-time resume at 24. So this is just basically to wrap this all up. The contract is ginormous. It's huge. I really think it's actually structured pretty smart because it's not tied to salary cap percentage. So the number's going to be set while the salary cap goes up. So this actually still gives them some flexibility to re-sign or sign new players in the future and whatnot. And he's worth every dollar because he's Patrick Mahomes. And there is no other Patrick Mahomes. He's the only one. And Patrick Mahomes, this just ensures that he's going to be in the best situation possible for probably the rest of his career. I mean, even after that deal, I don't see him leaving Kansas City. There's no way. So, congratulations, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, super proud of you. You're my favorite NFL player and one of my favorite athletes already of all time. He's a Red Raider, so that's awesome. And I'm just super excited for him. So, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below, and you have a great day.